Welcome to the Wormhole, where keeping it real is expected. There are a couple million podcasts you could be tuned into, but you chose to take this journey with us, and for that, we thank you. Without further ado, the Wormhole with Tim and Troy.
Hello.
Yo. So we are waiting on the third party today.
Okay.
Sound good. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. The top of your head cut off. Can you see me?
Yeah, Kate, but I can see you now.
Like what you see?
I can see you sitting right there.
Why are you being creepy? Get out the room.
All right, I'm leaving.
Close my door, please. Thank you.
Well, you know how you do on Price is Right. You got any shots you want to kick out before TM get on?
Hi, Mom. I'm just playing. My mom is not.
Feel like I made it.
Yeah, Trish, listen to this. What?
She'd be like, you made what?
Nah, I ain't got no shout outs yet. I wonder why my avatar isn't showing.
Let's see what you're going to go with. Oh, it's going to be like your actual person.
I don't know. I don't know what it's doing.
We all have pranked him. Oh, is he coming on? I'll say we all have prank him like you just a random girl, and you just like get into it with him and see how long it's taking to figure out it's you.
Yeah, he gonna know it's me.
Yeah, he gonna know it's you.
He be like, Mother Goose.
So I'm about to do a wellness check on him.
It's still early. We just early. Man, okay. I hate Zoom officially because it's not letting my avatar show.
I don't think it's nothing better than a good piss outside.
Oh, Lord. See, you're going to end up with a star in your eye.
Especially with that morning air on you, too. Oh.
You're going to end up with a star in your eye.
See, if that's the case, my shit should look like Bumpy Man. I should have no eyes.
All you see is a K still for real?
Yep. That's a K.
This thing's stupid.
You might have to go out and come back in after you do it.
Okay, let me see. I still ain't doing it. Oh, well.
Hey, what is that?
Hello.
Oh, my goodness. That's a whole avatar like a kitty cat out of space.
Yep.
Boy, what is this? I don't remember inviting her to Zoom.
Sunflower.
Okay, Sunflower. Oh, my goodness. So for the listeners, we have a avatar, and it's the galaxy overlooking, I'm assuming, the world. Is this a brown cat with a patch around the left eye, right eye, with a hoodie on?
Yes, it's
Cute
just missing a
cat.
wormhole on it.
Yeah. That's Sunflower.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Tim, Sunflower.
I done jumped to the wrong goddamn group.
Like, hey, I'm back.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey,
My bad. Yeah, I said I'm in the wrong goddamn group. So they in here doing the furry shit. I don't know nothing about that.
I don't mess with fur babies.
Hi, Timothy.
Hello. All right.
Sunflower. So, Sunflower,
Nice
this is Timothy. Timothy, this is Sunflower.
Hi, Timothy.
How do you do?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm all right.
This is the 1 year anniversary of the Wormhole. Today, the 23rd, was the first day we dropped last year. I didn't realize we dropped 2 days prior to Christmas. Like I didn't even realize that.
Man, I know, right? I ain't either, man. You show?
I mean, I looked at the date. It's the December 23rd, bro.
God damn, man. Shit.
Well, happy anniversary, Timothy and Troy.
Well, we appreciate you,
Sunflower.
man. It don't seem like it's been that long.
Yeah. So
1 year,
just like that. For the 1 year anniversary, I mean, a year ago we were talking about Will Smith. I couldn't live with him as the Fresh Prince because he's up to too much bullshit. And now, like a year later, he on stage slapping people. So I don't want to go back down that road again.
Right.
But like I said, man, for the year, what have you learned in a year being a part of the Wormhole and or just in a year period?
Shit, man. I mean, I really can't pinpoint nothing. Of course, as in a year, you get a little smarter. Every year.
Mhm.
But I really can't just say one thing. So it's been a lot, man. I mean, with the wormhole, it just, it's the wormhole. It seems like we only been doing this shit 2 weeks.
I feel like it's been like 2 weeks, a week or two. Yeah.
Yeah. But like they say, the old saying, but time flies when you're having fun, right?
Yeah.
So that's I've been having a blast.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
Sunflower, in the last year, you have been an avid listener of the Wormhole.
Yes, I have.
This kind of disassociate yourself with the Wormhole a little bit, and just a little bit put yourself in there. What have you learned or conquered in the last year?
I definitely learned that it takes both of you to do this show. Like, I don't think the wormhole could just, be Troy's show. I don't think the wormhole could just be a Tim show, because the way that you two feed off each other is definitely one of a kind. So kudos, and like I said, congratulations to you all on your 1 year anniversary. But yep, I forgot what the question was.
Well, I don't
What was
know.
the question?
It's damn crazy that the goddamn cat thinking like you thinking head up and shit. Like, goddamn.
This goddamn cat in here. Well,
Yeah,
you know
that
what?
cat.
We're not gonna do that. That's animalist. We're gonna call the cat Sunflower. It's not a cat. It's Sunflower.
Sunflower
Okay.
hold her head up, thinking like a real person. What the fuck is this shit?
Sunflower is in existence as well as we are in existence.
Okay,
all right.
It's an Ami's are and wood. Gotcha.
That's okay. The wormhole accepts all.
But they call it inclusive.
Inclusive.
I appreciate being accepted in y'all diversion and inclusive program.
Yes. So, Sunflower, the back end of that question was, what have you personally learned or gained, or anything that you want to share with anybody? Listen to the wormhole about the last year.
So, listening to the wormhole, what I've learned and gained is that everyone has different points of view. And then sometimes I'll be listening to Troy and I'm like, yeah, he has a point. And I'm all for it. And I'm like, yeah, Troy, 100% right. And then Tim will counteract with something. I'm like, ugh, he has a point too. It makes sense. So just don't cancel out what someone has to say in a conversation. Like, actually listen to both sides, because even if you don't agree with it, you will understand another person's perspective, where they're coming from.
I like it.
Yeah, that's dope, man. I like the fact that she said we can't do it by ourselves, because shit, we do this shit on our own. If I got my show, you got yours. We sound like Alex Jones on this motherfucker. Beating on the table talking about, it was all a fake. It was a hoax. It never happened. They stealing your money.
If I had my own show, I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna sound like.
Just like crickets.
And once you do start talking, hey, you don't get on that motherfucker by yourself. You're like, y'all, I just don't know. I just don't know.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. I don't know why. We ain't gonna make it, y'all. We ain't gonna make it. God damn, I can't listen to this shit. I'm trying to get them go to work. Shit.
Get your kids, get your wife, and go take cover.
And go take cover. We all need to get y'all some totes. You got to be ready to leave just like that. Just like that. And word of advice, get you a van. You got to
get you a van. Get you a survival kit. Get you a bag with some tissues, some old peanuts, some peanuts and shit like that lasts a long time.
They gonna swear you live in an RV. Like, this nigga has no home. He in the woods somewhere broadcasting like a motherfucker.
Yeah. I'm clutter free though. I'm not a clutter bug though. So don't imagine me as like this guy with a van full of shit and I can't see out of my front window.
Nigga, I'm imagining you with a van full of shit and scanners everywhere, listening like a motherfucker.
Drawers pressed up against the window.
Got it's fall everywhere. It's fall everywhere. So they listen.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Everything you can say about me, cuz about to happen before, bro. And I had my drawers pressed up in the window. I mean, I done had to leave in a hurry. And when you saw my car,
yeah, name of your show will be Troy, the goddamn survivalist. That's what it's gonna be called.
Boy, I tell you.
You know the TVs is watching you. Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh boy, I swear. All right,
yeah, man, it's
about
crazy.
Me.
That's crazy. And you said it was a year ago. When it been a year since Will Smith slapped that man?
Oh, it ain't been a year ago since Will Smith did that. It's been a year ago since we dropped the show, our first episode, and we was talking about the Fresh Prince. We were talking about who would you want to live. What fictional? Yes.
Got you now. Okay. Oh yeah. I remember that vividly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Shit. Yeah. But yeah, that's crazy, man. 1 year. Damn. Well, that's kind of puts shit in perspective. Like, shit, did I move like I was supposed to move?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Do you in a year? Do you feel like you're in the same place? Do you feel like it's? I guess that solves everything. You feel like it's only been 2 weeks. So let me ask you, Sunflower, in that perspective. In the last year, do you feel like you are in the same place, or do you feel like you've moved and it feels like longer than 2 weeks?
I definitely do not feel like I'm in the same place I was a year ago. I've had job promotions. We've had different things come in as far as personal life happen, new babies being born. So I mean, it definitely doesn't feel like it's been 2 weeks for me. I have to say it's been a year, a real year. And even on a personal business level, business isn't exactly where I want to be, but it wasn't where it was last year, adding different products to what I'm doing now. So I definitely say a year has been a year for me.
Okay. So to further with that, would you like to kick a shout out to your business?
I'll kick a shout out to the business if Timothy can take a guess at who Sunflower is.
Oh, that's the one and only. Hey, Goose.
Hey!
Yeah.
So you been knew it was me?
I been new, because anybody say been new ain't nobody but you. Who the hell say
Ain't
been
nobody,
new?
yeah.
You been new? I been new?
Yeah. Okay.
I can't with you. I can't.
Yeah,
I can't. Well, now I can stop calling you Timothy because that was felt weird as hell. Calling you Timothy, never called you by your whole name, Tim. Goodness.
It's okay. It's okay. It don't bother me 1 hour. We all
I
right.
was trying to throw you off.
When you open your mouth and start talking, I knew what time it was.
Damn, I knew it. I told
Yeah.
Troy. I said he said we shouldn't tell him who you are. I was like, okay. And so I'm like, he's gonna know who I am though. He's gonna be like, Goose, that's you.
I was trying to keep up the little stick, but I knew what time it was.
Yeah.
Because hell, if you was a stranger, hell, I'd be like, shit, that nigga don't know nobody.
Yeah, don't know shit about nothing.
That nigga don't know nobody. He know you and you and you. Shit, that nigga don't know nobody. Shit. If it's a damn stranger coming on, that nigga be done vetted the shit out of them. He been told me a long time ago.
They'll be TM friend too, hell already.
I already know. Like shit, it ain't no such thing as new people around here.
Goodness.
Ain't no transfers.
Ain't no transfer portal.
He definitely know you. Wow.
Ain't no transfer portal. Who here? You ain't going nowhere.
Goddamn. Cat in a hoodie. A cat in a hoodie in the universe.
Yeah. But they say somewhere out there some cat people. Shit.
Some cat people in hoodies.
And I hate cats. I
can't stand them.
Oh, I hate cats.
Because they act like you owe them something.
Cats got their shit together.
Shit, they really do. I mean, but people say they like the perfect animals to have. You ain't got to do shit. They take care of themselves. You don't keep a cat. A cat chooses to stay.
A cat chooses to stay.
They choose to stay. You don't keep no cat.
And I feel so damn sorry for when I see them damn cats in them windows of them houses looking outside. Like, if you ever leave a slither of room in that door, my body can shrink down a couple of inches to squeeze through anything. First of all,
I quit eating to get the fuck out of here.
A fucking cat, I believe, if his head can get under that door, he would slide under that fucking door and he would be going. Once he's gone, he's gone. There is no catching cats. Ain't
no sense in you wasting paper, posting shit on the doors and poles.
No.
He gone.
No. See a fucking dog get out there, and he'll start looking bad like an old nigga who got kicked out by his bitch. he'll start looking raggedy. His clothes will be the same and shit. And he'll start looking hungry. But a cat, you have never seen a cat in the wild whose coat is not nice. Like, how are they keeping themselves up out there?
They
Now,
bang.
we done seen a rough cat. We done seen a rough cat. That cat
You're
that
right.
came in front of our yard. It was a catty cat
Oh,
world.
yeah.
Like
You're right.
that's I've never seen no shit like that in my life, and I kind of felt bad, man.
Tell them
Tim,
the story. Please tell them the story. Tell Tim and the wormhole the story.
it's just the whole environment around how it happened was just bad. So our godchild and nephew was coming over here. He was getting out the car and he was like, "Oh, it's a cat," right? And didn't notice that the cat was slowly walking onto our front lawn because it was a baby bird down there. And so, as you know, this 3-year-old at the time, or 4-year-old at the time, was looking at this cat like, "Oh, it's a cat. It's coming this
Loving
way."
life.
It pounced on this baby bird. And all you hear is the baby bird crying and the mama bird chirping. And I'm just like, what happened? Like, all I seen was the cat jump, and it was just so like horrible. And I'm just like, that's that same cat that we seen literally earlier that day. I'm like, man, babe, that cat done had a hard life. And I said that cat done had a hard life. Like, he was walking like with no regard. It was like if a car was coming, the car was stopping. He was like, "Yeah, nigga, you gonna wait till I walk across the street."
Tim.
Like,
serious.
It was just he lost all 9 of his lives. Like, he have nothing to live for no more. And then that happened, and I was just like, that I didn't feel bad for the cat no more because I was mad that he killed the baby bird.
Man, y'all got to realize that cat is probably the only so-say domesticated animal that still got its primal instinct.
Yes. Yes. This cat was black, and I guarantee you, it was at least it was a nigga. It was a straight up nigga cat. His tail was thinning, and he had at least 5 bald spots on him. He had been in some shit. Like, he wasn't a regular cat at all.
Hey man, that cat said he the epitome. You can't keep a good nigga down. I'm still rolling. Can't keep a good nigga down. You put my ass, but I'm out here.
We had a toddler outside admiring him, and he fucking ate a baby bird right in front of everybody.
That's right. What you mean? Because you ain't gonna feed me.
He looked at us like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
We backed up like, "Shit, let's go in the house." Like, we don't know what's next. I didn't know what was next.
You know what's next? We ain't say nothing to we ain't say nothing to that cat either. We just looked at it like, damn. All right, come on, hurry up, grab our nephew by his head, pushed him on through the door. Come on, go. Ain't nothing to see here. Come on, just come on.
I tell you what, if that little 3 or 4-year-old would have laid down and got still, his ass was 8.
How do you explain to his mom, like, "Hey, we was outside when you pulled up and dropped him off, and there was a cat outside, right? It was just a regular cat, but he wasn't really regular. And we turned our head for a second, and before we knew it, he ate the baby bird. Then he ate the baby. How do you explain it to somebody?
Shit, you can't. You really got to leave town.
You gotta leave town.
I don't understand that. Yeah, I can't understand that as a parent. Like, fuck you mean a cat? I don't understand. Like, I mean, before I get mad, I'm like, then I just explain it to me just one more time. I got to hear that.
and you inching up to him like, explain it to me one more time.
And then you get close to you. Come listen to this. Listen, come listen to this.
Before they speak, you tell them, hold on, I want you to talk to my goodies. I want you to talk to my goodies.
Yeah.
Man, listen, speaking of animals, and I don't have the video, but I could describe it to you all. So I know Tim was just talking about the whole animal instinct and all that. So on this video, little boy, maybe about 4 or 5 years old, again, walking, and I'm assuming his family has a farm, because this billy goat was just walking next to him. And then all of a sudden you see that billy goat just kind of like ease away from him. Like, all right, let me move back from him. Before you know it, he rushes him, not realizing. Yeah, he rushes him, jumps on him, baby start crying. Then he bags back from him again, rushes him again, jumping on him. By this time, the mama come outside and he's on the ground. She covering him in fetal position. Billy goat rushing her too. The rest of the family come out and just start like, move. What would you have done if that was your child?
Boy, I kick the shit out that goddamn goat, boy. First of all, man, look, cuz, man, I'd have kicked that goddamn goat so goddamn hard so many times. I'd have chased that goat so I caught that motherfucker out.
Man, I'd have shot the shit out that goat and took it to the processing plant.
That's man, over for him. The goat was just there though. Like, he wasn't running away from nobody. They was just shooing him, and he still was right there. Like, yeah, as soon as y'all 4, 5, and he was like 4, 5 people move out the way, I'm gonna rush them again. Like, they was trampled on.
If the baby goat would have rushed me, I would have understood the baby goat only knew that he was trying to protect himself. But
not a baby, a billy goat.
It was full grown.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, full grown. He had to get either way. But I would have had more mercy upon his life had he not chosen, and he don't know it, but he chose the baby of the. You can't do a baby like that. He don't know it's a baby, but I know it's a baby, and I got to kill him after that.
You giving him too much credit. That asshole knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing.
So you think the goat knew it was a baby?
He knew it. Man, he knew it. He like, shit, I can get away with this shit because a goat don't eat meat. He wasn't going to eat him. He would appear to be being a dick. That's what he was doing.
I think he was sizing him up because they were about the same height. Because like I said, he looked like he was about 4 or 5 years old. And I think he was sizing him up, thinking that he was some type of competition. But it just, man, just seeing it and all that happening. Most of my family is from the country. Like they definitely would have killed it, and we would have had some goat meat or something.
Yeah, he got to go. Dead. He has to go with no sympathy.
And whoever was on duty. And my baby had been outside getting goated. I'm gonna have to. I mean, boy, it's gonna be some serious fucking shit. Boy, I'm trying to tell you. But that person who ran outside and covered that baby and shielded it with her body, I would give her so much goddamn praise. But everybody else gonna have to go.
Man, that's crazy, man. But you know what? I still blame them. I blame the family. If you know you got a goddamn wild goat outside, them kids don't need to be out there.
Yeah.
If he running free, they don't need to be out there. That's just like having a goddamn a vicious dog running free.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have him. You got to put him up. And if you don't tell me you got a goat when I get to your house and I get out my truck and I see that motherfucker just come walking, I'm getting back in the goddamn truck. Try.
And I'm gonna call you. I'm pissed. I'm gonna say, what are you doing, Sam?
Nigga, what the fuck, man? It's a goat out here.
Shit, we not getting out.
I'm not gonna take no chances with that asshole.
No.
Then he didn't call me when I ain't strapped. Oh shit. No.
You better tell him no hit my goddamn car. You better tell him no about my car.
That was my next thing. Because if that son of a bitch hit my car, I don't give a damn how much that goat cost you. He's a dead motherfucker.
I'm gonna open the door in his head real hard. So I'm gonna open it real hard in his head.
Oh, well, Progressive ain't gonna understand that. I ain't gonna never give my stuff.
Yeah.
Shit, that ain't. You can't call it an act of God. Shit, it ain't a tree limb.
No.
That's a fucking thinking animal.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you something else too, man. Like people love animals. They do. They love them, and I'm probably gonna turn off a lot of people. But animals are fucking retarded to me. I look at dogs every day. Just yesterday, I was out delivering some shit, and a dog waited. This dog was not a baby dog. This was a dog that was considered in a dog's years. Shit, he would have been like my uncle or something. This dog would have been, if he was a human, he'd have been at least 50.
Okay.
He waited. He fucking waited on the side of the ditch till I was coming to see if he could beat my fucking van, and jumped across the street. And he hit the ditch on the side. He made it. But he hit the ditch so awkwardly, and I know it hurt him. Why would you do that as a 50-year-old? To me, that is not an intelligent. That's not an intelligent being. That's not an intelligent being, and I don't fucking look at him like an intelligent being. A dog is a dog, and like sun. What's your name? Sunshine or Sunflower?
Flower. Sunflower.
Sunflower said, "Billy goat. A billy goat is a fucking billy goat. This fucking shit ain't smart."
Man, them damn dogs, man. I tell you what, if I had me old beat up truck. And I'm coming down the road and I see a dog trying to be a dick, I'm hitting the gas.
Hit him.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say that. I wouldn't do that because I'm lying. Shit. I would not hit no animal.
I tell you what I'm not gonna do is get ran off my square. You're not doing me like that. God damn it, you don't even pay bills around this bitch. You ain't finna do me like that. I'll hit the gas. I'll make your ass a believer. I bet the next time you see this truck, you get the fuck out the way.
Oh, you won't see no more trucks.
I ain't gonna see no more trucks. Yeah. I'll never forget, man, I was about 11, 12 years old. We on our way to church. Mama driving. A damn dog come running across the street, and she had a bunch of puppies behind her. Shit, Mama ran them goddamn puppies over.
No,
Mama, you hit them dogs.
No.
Mama said, "Look, I'm not finna run my family up no trail with some goddamn dogs."
I'm not.
We were doing by 60. We rolling. Damn. You know, most folks go to swerving out the road. Man, Mama hit them goddamn dogs.
The babies though.
Mama mowed their ass down.
Let me ask you this for real. You have to give me a better description of the road. Like, could you all have possibly stop? Give me a full description.
All right, I'm from Arkansas. We going to church, and it's church we going to in the country.
Okay.
So this is like a country road, but speed limit 55, 60. We kind of, we get in there. Mama we trying to get there to be on time. It was, somebody's anniversary, of course. So shit, we going. Mama doing about 60, 65. And right when we going, them motherfuckers just like the mama dog shot across there, and them little ones came and shit. All you hear was doo-doo-doo-doo. Shit, mama kept rolling.
Wait a minute. Describe like this road on either side.
Is it a dirt
like,
road?
Yeah.
Is it
it's
like a one-car road?
No, it's a 2-car. I tell you what, Troy, that road is just as wide as a road in front of your house. 2 cars can get by it, but it ain't that wide.
Yeah, we have like
So
a neighborhood, so we have a neighborhood road.
Yeah, if she tried to swerve left or right, we in the ditch.
Okay. That's what I need to know. I needed to know if it was seriously y'all or the puppies.
Shit, that was Mama said. I said, Mama, you hit them dogs. She said, I'm not gonna put us up no tree. Yeah, Mama hit them damn dogs and kept on going. Didn't even look in the rearview mirror. Kept on humming and driving.
We can't air that. Oh my gosh.
What you mean?
Miss Becky, I feel you because it's you and your family. I get it.
It's either you or your family. They just like, you know how many people die in car wrecks trying to dodge a deer?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, gone in, because shit, they'll tell you in the insurance people, just hit that motherfucker because you died and you'll kill yourself.
Yeah.
70 miles an hour and a motherfucker jump out in front of you, what you gonna do?
I would hit him too. I'm not gonna lie.
Hit him. Like shit, I'm not finna wreck my car because I'm going down the road doing 65 miles an hour and some just jump in front of me. Shit, that motherfucker good as hit.
Yeah.
Now, if I see you ahead and it wasn't that far ahead where she could have slowed down, that like the
That's what I want to know. There was zero chance.
Yeah, he said the mama dog dotted out in front of him. So from that right there, that told me it wasn't enough time to get over.
The mama dog shot across the road, and them little ones come running out real quick and shit. Boop 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 boop. Shit, mama kept going.
Yeah,
it was just like that. No, I'm not laughing.
But picture this though. Right. So it was on my mind the whole church service. On the way back, I was looking for them damn dogs, and I didn't see them. I know she clearly hit their ass. I heard it, felt it. So I don't know if the mama dog drug them off. And had a little service for them or something. I don't know, but they wasn't in the road. They wasn't on. I ain't see them.
About how old you think they were? About like were they puppies, like barely walking?
I mean, hell, they old enough to follow their mama.
Oh,
because the damn daddy wasn't there.
He was fucking nigga. Boy, I swear to God, these fucking niggas, boy. One fucking big boy lit they fucking. And you know what? And if it was 5 puppies and 3 of them got ran over and the mama ran just fucking around and ran across the nigga because he was probably chasing some other dog bitch. So he was chasing her and he was like, "Hey, 3 of your babies got ran over." He gonna be like, "Shit, what they got to do with me?" And he gonna try to go fuck that bitch and get stuck in her.
Yeah, ain't no sense.
Are animals not so resemblant of real people? Like what the fuck?
That's crazy because now that I think about it, unless you're a breeder, I've never seen a mama dog with the daddy dog and the kids.
Ever. Or cats.
Ever.
Dang.
True story. I was delivering something in the hood 2 days ago, and I saw this little tiger stripe, real skinny dog with the titties still hanging, like freshly just had these babies like maybe a month ago. It was like 4 or 5 puppies. And she was on side of the road. And you know how you walk and mosquitoes just keep hitting you? You just keep can't even walk. You just stop and you can't just do it. She took 2 or 3 steps and she was literally snapping at these babies because they wouldn't leave her alone. Like she would walk, they would walk. She would walk, they would walk, trying to suck her titties. And she looked like she was about to fucking faint. Like she ain't ate shit in so long. And she looked at them like, what the fuck, dude? Get the fuck back. And they would walk, she walk. I was like, I feel so bad for her. I wanted to go throw her a hamburger or something. But it was a busy road.
Human resemblance. Parents get moms, get frustrated with their kids asking for something to eat. Kids always following them around. They don't have no peace. They go into the bathroom, they right there. Like, same thing.
Want to play and shit. Want to talk and play and shit. And the daddy somewhere with his clothes on.
I done seen a pig do it. That damn the little piglet's trying to suck on her teeth and she was sick of it. She grabbed that motherfucker with her teeth and slung him. Like, she get the fuck away from me.
And that's the mama shaking the babies.
Yeah.
They just ain't no police. It just ain't no police in the pig society.
They police themselves.
They police themselves. That's what they do.
They pig lease themselves.
They pig lease themselves.
Pig lease themselves. That's a good one, that girl. That's a good one. Yeah. Hell yeah. It is like that. Like, remember that time, Troy, we talking about how when snakes are born, they just get the mom just leave their ass out there, right?
You better go before she eat you. You better get the fuck.
You got to get away from her because she gonna eat you. Like that, and that's crazy. And they all know it, and they ain't never been here before.
Looking for some mother love.
Ain't no mother love.
She's hungry.
Ain't no love. Shit, what you mean? Shit, ain't no motherly love. It's just like, even like a dog, you got to sometimes I get them puppies away from a dog. She eat them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what you mean? Shit. But hell, it's well, the human society ain't that bad where they eat their own, but they'll abandon
No,
their ass.
but they are. I'm gonna tell you. Look, bro. I'm gonna tell you the only thing separating us from actual animals is the fact that we have law and we have people that won't allow you to do shit like that. Do you know how many people would shake their babies and throw them away? And if it wasn't nobody, if there was nobody to tell it on them, if there was nobody to get them in trouble, and after they shake that baby and throw it away because it cried too much, they will go fuck again and have another baby.
It's
they would
people
do
that
it
do
all
it now.
over. They
with
do it
law,
now.
Yep, with law in place or not, they do it now.
And that's what I don't understand about that law. Like, do you know how many children are gonna get killed now? And I'm talking about getting killed when they done seen the light. You know what I'm saying? So you got a law against. Let me go and get rid of this thing before we even know what life is.
Oh, you mean that? Okay.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying, because you're making these people have babies that they don't want.
Oh, that's what I was telling Troy when they passed it. I was like, man, it's about to be so many abandoned babies, so many people left at, fire stations, doorsteps,
and dead.
woods.
You're going to find them in trash cans and everything.
Yeah,
because you're making them do this shit.
Yep. And a lot of people that's like women that are pregnant are going to injure themselves, like, because in real life, it's people that's taking hangers, sticking it up them, taking all different type of, drugs, medicine, alcohol, so they can have miscarriages, and they're endangering their own bodies just because of this law.
Yep. And the chances are, when you try to do something like that, when you try to kill your baby, you don't do it right, and you don't kill the baby. You just end up fucking the baby up. That's what usually happens when they try to do shit like that. That's crazy, man.
But you know what I think?
Asked to be in this world, and the baby fucked up.
Right. But you know what I think? All those who want to push that law, I think the higher ups in these capitals and state departments that push that law to ban it. For you that's pushing that law to ban it, I need to see your household. Do you have one adopted child in your house? If you ain't got no adopted child, don't you tell me what to do with mine if you ain't gonna take it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you ain't never adopted no kids, what the fuck you up here telling me what I need to do? Because if you're so keen on this a baby, they need to be here. And I'm telling you, I don't want to have no baby. Okay, you gonna make me have it, I'm gonna have it. But guess what, goddammit? You got a child now.
But I'm looking at it like this, man. They know a lot of parents can't afford to take care of a child. 9 times out of 10, the woman not with the male anymore, so they ain't ready for it because they still want to live their hot girl summer. Or certain situations have happened. All that's going to do is create more children in the system, because they're going to come take them kids away from you if, because they're not being fed. You can't take care of them. They're not being clothed properly. The school going to call. If they're not in school, the police going to get called, something, and they're going to end up in the system. And so now we're going to have foster parents that's overstaffed, not overstaffed. What do you call it?
They overstaffed.
I know what you mean. Understaffed. Understaffed.
Understaffed because it's an overflow of children. You're going to have just these adoptions agencies, kids just going to be growing up in the system.
And then when they do find some, a world full of assholes, and when they do find a family, they're going to just push them. It's going to be families that shouldn't get kids that's going to be getting kids because they just need to move kids.
Absolutely.
Kids are going to just become like just a thing to move. We got to get these kids out here like a fucking used car lot.
Yeah, but absolutely.
That's going on right now, and it's terrible. But on the flip side of all of that, we went into this part of it. That's not the law I was talking about, but I'm glad we're here. On the flip side of everything, I don't think there should be a law to say that you gotta have a baby. But this is my flip side, my caveat. You should have only so many chances to have an abortion before they tie your tubes and you can no longer have a baby, because you cannot continue to just because it's your body. Just like we talk about kids with their phone. Well, this is my phone, or your old man, this is my phone. Well, back in the days, there was a phone for the house. And when that phone rung, anybody could fucking answer it. Now, people say their body is like their cell phone. Like, just because you pay for it, it's still my privacy. But if it's your privacy, you're needing to go to a public facility to get your shit taken care of. You have 4 or 5 kids. We're not granting you 4 or 5 abortions. I think you should have 2 abortions. And on that 3rd one, you should have no longer the ability to do it. Now you can go fuck as much as you want. We ain't worried about you no more. That's how I feel.
But listen, Troy, it's people out here that don't want any kids. People that know they out here fucking in these streets. It's like, I don't want no kids. But you can't get your tubes tied until you've had 2 or more kids. And even when COVID happened, they wasn't even tying tubes. So you have people that don't really even want to have any more kids because they already know what type of situation, circumstances, especially when this law was passed. People like, oh yeah, I want to get my tubes tied. But guess what? They're not doing it.
Let's revisit that law. That's the law we should
crazy.
revisit right there.
Yeah, because I think if a woman don't want to have kids, give her some paperwork and let her know, like, hey, once we do this, we can't reverse it, okay?
Do a program.
No.
Do a small little program. Make you go through something, or after a certain time, if you still say yes, like on TV, you still say yes, let's do it. Because if you're responsible enough to know, I don't want to bring, just like, we're going to continue with SunFlower. Just like SunFlower said, if you know you don't want to have a baby, if you are a career-driven woman, or if you're in a situation where you are in a bad situation and I don't want to have a baby, fuck it. Why not let that person make that decision? That's great. Applaud her. Help her further her life.
But they don't do that. They say, well, we can't do that because you may want to have one later on. How can you tell me what I may want to do later on in life? I'm telling you right now, at this specific moment, I do not want any more kids now or ever in the future. Like, I feel like if is it cognitive, or if I'm right in my brain and I can tell you that I don't want any children, like, I don't want any children.
Yeah, I like it. And one more thing, I'm going to get out of here. One more thing. The sick part about all of this is what I think about. What happens to the supply of kidnapped girls? I'm putting the quotation marks up. Kidnapped little girls that become sex slaves when everything is done correct. That supply dries up. So as long as you make a system where you have to have your baby you don't want, and that baby float around the system, probably get raped when they're young. So by the time they already, like Tim said earlier in one episode, these girls are getting forcefully tutelaged. They're coming through the system where they're being raped, molested from house to house. So by the time they get in the sex system, they old enough to get sex slaved around. They already know what the deal is. Lay down, submit, and do your thing. So when you're making all these people have babies and making these kids that's coming up have babies they don't want, these babies ain't got nowhere to go. So now they're being sold as commodities in the sex slave game. That's what I believe. They don't want to control this shit because they need them babies to grow up to be sex slaves.
That makes a little sense. I mean, it's like it keeps the cycle going, right?
It keeps you need products in any business.
Yeah, hey, there you go. There you go. Yeah, I can get out with that, man. Because I mean, it don't make no sense how you just making people do that, and you know what goes on. You know, it's just like, I don't know. It's like building prisons. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, where you could just stop a whole lot of shit, and a whole lot of people ain't got to go to jail for little shit. No. You know.
A lot of people. What you gave me just now was a little bit, not a conspiracy, but I mean, look at it like this. In 2020, we lost so many people to COVID. Older people, majority Black people. Now, all of a sudden, they passed this law to where you can't get rid of any kids. And I feel like they're trying to fill the void of all the people that we lost. And they're trying to, fill it. What do you call it? Not refill it. I guess, replenish with the new babies.
Man, I think it was like I like it too, because it was more like a thinning of the herd. Get the old motherfuckers out of here. Those who unfit, those who can't survive. Because really, you think about it, that shit affected a lot of people, but a lot of those people had shit wrong with them, So it's like, let's thin the herd. Yeah. Go and get them out of here. Let's get some fresh blood in the house. Because, that's what I like. It was like a thin of the herd. But now they, like you said, they come back. Oh, you going to have these kids. Yeah. Because
so it goes from, I don't know if y'all heard a while, like years back, they were talking about the world was overpopulated. It's too many, people in the world and all this other stuff. And then COVID happens. And now I guess it's not enough healthy people in the world, or enough people that, don't have shit going on with them. Let's see if we can go ahead on and replenish it with a new herd of, of humans, and see how it goes from there.
Try to control them from the beginning. Try to go and get their mind like you wanted from Jump Street. Yeah, because they got a lock already.
Yeah, because look, like we were saying, especially the whole controlling part, that goes back to what I was saying about them ending up in the system. Like, a lot of them kids are going to end up in the system, and that gives them more people that they can control.
And more funding.
Yeah.
More funding. Those people are like pie. All those people are like pie. Some of them are going to go to this place. Some of them are going to go in the system. Some of them are going to go in those jails that Tim speak of that they're building, because somebody got to go in those jails. Mm-hmm. They're going to just, and I'm sorry to say it once again, some of those kids are going to go in the sex trade, because all the people that we know and we look up to and we admire every day, it takes powerful people to make something like a ring like that successful. All the people that we think are honest people are a part of that shit. A lot of them are part of that shit. And I know that we know this, but it's so crazy how we still look at these people with awe. And it's only because we don't know for a fact. And the words "for a fact" is pretty much the separation of everything good and fucking evil. As long as you don't know it for a fact, you can't look down on that person. Mm-mm. There's something going on with being going on.
Yeah, because because anybody can duck and dodge hearsay. Anybody can.
Yeah.
You know, they can sit there and just put all kind of, they can, slander your name like a motherfucker, but people, that's just hearsay. They ain't like that. They'll never do no shit like that.
They've been doing that since the times of the old Albert Einsteins and Nostradamus. When you come out with facts, but they're only facts to you, they're not facts in the book that they made, or the facts of whatever the majority agree on. They're gonna make you look like the fool. Boo boo.
Yeah, you boo the fool. I'm telling you,
they're gonna make you like boo boo the fool. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Once the big man started chuckling, everybody go.
Yeah.
And then you get that build up of laughter.
Yeah.
Boo boo. Look at boo boo the fool over there. You know, that's how I go. And you walking home thinking, God damn, that boo boo the fool knew what he was talking about.
He knew what he was talking about.
But would you dare not laugh and clap?
Oh shit, your ass on the menu after that.
Shit.
You on the menu, Jack. Shit, okay, well shit, if that motherfucker ain't laughing with us, I think he laughing at us. He got to go.
Gotta have him.
That's it. You either with us or against us. The shit. And they gonna kill you one way or another. They gonna kill you physically, or they gonna make your life a living hell.
One or two.
Yeah. But yeah, that shit's crazy, man. But yeah, that's all it is, man. They keeping the machine rolling. That's why it's like that. And then they got it now. Even if a woman cross state lines to try to get something done, shit, you going to jail.
Because you're trying to do it, because you're trying to go across. Wow.
If you cross state lines and get an abortion and they catch you, you going to jail. You going to jail. And what's crazy, they take the nigga that drove her to jail too. Shit.
Ooh,
it's like he accomplished a bank robbery.
Oh.
You go to jail for that. If you live in a state where it's banned and you cross state lines to get that shit done, oh nigga, you going to jail. They catch you, you going to jail. You can't even do it.
Yeah, the jail's about to be overpopulated.
Shit, all they're gonna do is build it. It's so much money in the jail system, it's ridiculous, man.
It's so much money in people, the people business.
The people, because you know how much free labor? Yeah, they get free labor.
Lawn services, barbershops. You can't close them. You can't close a hair salon because it's gonna be hair every day. Grass gonna grow as long as the world populate.
Yeah, and we still need license plates.
Still need license plates. We need somebody to make them belts.
Shit, and
them rocking chairs.
And we
rocking chairs.
Yeah, and we not paying.
Make them feel good about getting 10 cents an hour.
Right. But people don't realize how much shit that we wear, that shit was manufactured in the fucking penitentiary, man, for free.
That concludes this episode of The Wormhole. Join us next time to see what shit goes in the hole and comes out the other side gold.